What's up, everybody? This is Josh from Music Lesson, and today I've got for you the Mandalorian TV show theme song on the guitar. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to do the opening part. That other part that's at the end, we're going to do later. This is the main theme that everybody knows, that everybody sings. It's very cool. So let's dive into it. Let's figure out how to do it together. To start off, we're going to do this little introductory part. Now, there's one part that comes before this. It's very simple. I'll show that to you real quick. You're doing this in the key of C, okay? So that means that your root note is going to be the C. So let's find it up here. So it goes like that. So all you're doing is you're going to be putting your first finger, and I just bar it, right? I just bar it on the 8th fret of the B and the high E, okay? So I'm going to go... I think it does that twice at the beginning of the song, okay? Does some bum, 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 bum bass line, right? And then we're going to go into this part. We're going to go open G, 4th fret B, open G, 3rd fret B, okay? I like to throw in the bass line that comes next here. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the 3rd fret of D, which is an F, open G, 1st fret G, okay, which is a G sharp. Then play that 1st fret G again. Now do your 3rd fret high E. Now do 1st fret E, 3rd fret B. Okay, so. Okay. And then we repeat it, okay? Rest. Take it again. And that happens twice at the beginning of the song there, okay? Don't forget, you can slow me down in the YouTube speed settings. Just take it, do 0.75 or 0.5 instead of normal, which is 1.00 by technicality, and you'll be able to slow me down, and you'll learn this a little bit quicker if that helps you. Okay? The next part is the part that everybody knows. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. We're going to slow that down. Starts on open G. Ready? Okay, so here we go. Then 1st fret B, 3rd fret G. Okay, now you're going to go F, 3rd fret D, open G, 1st fret G, 3rd fret G, 1st fret G, open G, 3rd fret D. Okay, now start again on 3rd fret G. Notice that's 3 times each, right? Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Okay, that doesn't happen twice, just happens once. I just did it to show you guys again. Okay, now we're going to do 1st fret C, 3rd fret D. No, I'm sorry, 3rd fret B, which is a D note. Right, 3rd fret B. Okay, 3rd fret G, 1st fret B, 3rd fret B. Okay, 4th fret B, 3rd fret B, 1st fret B, 3rd fret G. Okay, so it's going to go. Okay, now to put it off at the end, the icing on the cake, 3rd fret high E, 1st fret high E, 3rd fret B, 1st fret B, 3rd fret G. Now here at the end it gets a little tricky. I'm hearing that they're doing both an open G and a 1st fret G. And if you listen very carefully, you'll hear both of those notes played at the same time there on that track. Okay? It's very odd. It's like a polychordal thing that's going on. What I would suggest to you is only choose one of those. Okay? So you could go 1st fret G or open G. Choose only one of those. Okay? So, or the one I usually go for is the open G. Just FYI, that's the one that I normally do. Now, let's make the final two, they're 2 arpeggios, but I do them in chord frames. So what you're going to do is, to make this very easy, this is actually a C-sharp major chord that you're going to play here. And it's only a triad, okay? How do we make that easier? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to slide up, and we're just going to make a regular old D chord. Make just a regular old D chord. That's a happy little D chord. Alright? Just a happy little D chord. We're going to make that. Now we're going to slide backwards towards the nut 1 fret. Okay? Backwards towards the nut 1 fret. So that your first finger is on the 1st fret of the G. Your 3rd finger is on the 2nd fret of the B. Your 2nd finger is on the 1st fret of the high E. And that's going to make a C-sharp major triad. Okay? Now you're going to arpeggiate those chords. So play G, B, high E. Then slide everything up to the 8th fret on the 8th fret would be for the 3rd finger, so that would be on the B string. So the 8th fret on the B string, okay? So the 1st finger would be on the 7th fret of the G. The 3rd finger would be on the 8th fret of the B. The 2nd finger would be on the 7th fret of the high E. So recap, 1st finger on the 7th fret of the G, 3rd finger on the 8th fret of the B, 2nd finger on the 7th fret of the high E, and you get, okay? And then for the last note, you're going to do 4th finger on the 8th fret of the high E. And there you go. That's the whole thing. Alright? Now I hope that helped you out. Let me know if you have any questions. Drop them in the comments. I'd love to answer any questions you may have. Practice this first. Work on this very slowly. Get it down. Then play it along with the track. And do you want to know why? Because this is in the original key of the track that you're going to find on any of your favorite sources like YouTube or anywhere else. This is the correct key to play this in. So check it out. Play with it. I think you're going to get it. I think you're going to have a lot of fun. See you next time. Music is magic.